ABC7 Bangor.
This is ABC 7 News at Noon.
A car crashed into a residence in Madawaska over the weekend, killing the driver and a resident of the home. Good afternoon, I'm Susan Farley. We'll check out the opening ceremony from a new opioid treatment center in Manchester. And graduate students at the University of Maine rallied on Friday in support of union workers' rights. Thank you for joining us. We'll have more on these and other stories in just a moment. First, let's check in with meteorologist Devin Biggs. Devin?
Hey, Susan. Happy Monday afternoon. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Luigi and Fredericks across from Eastern Maine Medical Center, serving the greater Bangor area for over 65 years. Here we are. The last little bit of a small craft advisory was trimmed back at 10 a.m. this morning. So now that is done as things are starting to calm down as we speak. And even looking across land, we're looking pretty good as well. We had some returns of snow earlier, but we're looking pretty good at least at this point, though. We'll be under a partly to maybe mostly cloudy sky in a few spots today. A lot of the active weather off toward the west, some rain across parts of Ohio, while farther down to the south, more showers and thunderstorms do continue to develop. But otherwise, in our neck of the woods today, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. There's a little bit of precipitation. Now, we'll miss most of us, but you might notice a little bit of that. But we will have a chance for a few rain and snow showers as we head towards Tuesday. The wind's not too ridiculous at all. They'll be rather calm moving forward, mainly at 5 miles per hour or less, but picking up a little bit, especially as we head towards Tuesday, but nothing too ridiculous there. Upper 40s, mainly lower 50s today. Partly cloudy, maybe mostly cloudy in a few spots. Northwest wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, 30 degrees. Mostly cloudy, north wind at about 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, rain and snow showers possible, highs in the mid-40s, north breeze at about 5 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the afternoon period, mixture of clouds and sun, temperatures in the 40s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Susan?
Thank you, Devin. A decision has been made in the Jordan Bishop trial. The Orrington man pleaded guilty to 3 counts of the 6 charges this morning before a jury could reach a verdict. In a plea agreement with the state, Bishop pleaded guilty to elevated aggravated assault, reckless conduct with a firearm, and aggravated criminal mischief. Superior Court Justice Ann Murray accepted the deal, sentencing Bishop to 18 years in prison with all but 90 days suspended. Bishop was also sentenced to 6 years of probation in order to pay up to $6,000 in restitution for damage to Tesoro's Italian restaurant and the victim's medical expenses. He had pleaded not guilty to all charges in connection to the shooting outside Tesoro's Italian restaurant on May 11, 2019. That shooting wounded James Parent of Brewer. Saturday around 8:30 p.m., a driver crashed their vehicle into a home, killing themselves and a resident. According to Maine State Police spokesperson, a vehicle was traveling on the 19th Avenue when the driver crashed into a home at the intersection of 19th Avenue and Bellevue Avenue in Madawaska. The driver and resident both died as a result of the crash. The circumstances leading up to the crash are being investigated. Police say additional information will be released at a later time. A new facility offering addiction treatment services opened Friday. Our David Ledford spoke with representatives about the growing need for care.
Let's make it official. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Everest Recovery officially opened its new opioid treatment center in Manchester with the help of Governor Janet Mills. The center will offer comprehensive services for those with opioid use disorder starting in mid-April. Peter Morris, co-founder and CEO of Everest Recovery, says that the group hopes to fill a dire need in the state.
You can't miss it. The opioid epidemic is ravaging the state of Maine, the entire nation, and certainly with the onset of fentanyl, it's gotten even worse. Getting folks into medication-assisted treatment allows them to re-engage with their families, regain employment, and just live a productive life.
The location is Everest's second center in Maine, following the opening of a facility in Saco last year. And this marks the 3rd treatment center to open after nearly 10 years without a new facility in the state. During the ceremony, Governor Mills also announced that Everest Recovery will be the latest group to join Maine's Opioid Health Home program, which further aids those seeking treatment.
My administration will continue to do all we can to stop drugs from reaching Maine, to prevent addiction at an early age, to treat addiction when we couldn't prevent it, to set people on a lifelong path to recovery, and above all else, to save lives.
State officials say the opening of the facility is an important step in widening the scope of Maine's medical care moving forward and increasing the availability of methadone, a medication used to treat opioid use disorder.
We need to avoid them driving an hour or 2 hours. So every time we can put a treatment facility closer to where people are living, it's helpful. The medication-assisted treatment has very much been stigmatized. And we need to mainstream it as part of medical care.
To learn about treatment options, visit everestrecovery.com. In Manchester, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Saturday kicked off the 40th Maine Maple Sunday weekend. Devin Dagnall met with the owners and operators of the Williams family farm to see how they celebrate.
It's all hands on deck for this type of thing, and our family is big into all hands on deck.
Although the Williams family farm has only been producing maple syrup for 5 years, they've managed to make Maine Maple Sunday a multi-generational affair in their family.
We have 3 sons, and they are all involved in what we do. Daughter-in-law is the one that helps make the popcorn. My dad is actually here today, counting people and shooting the bull with anybody that wants to talk.
To celebrate the weekend, the family opens their doors and showcases all the creative ways they've learned to use maple syrup. Every year, the family comes up with new treats to serve with their product.
This year we have added maple sugar, and we also use that maple sugar to make our maple kettle corn.
Our son and daughter-in-law actually made all of our kettle corn for this weekend.
The owners of the farm, John and Eileen Williams, both say their favorite part about the weekend is getting to see all the other happy families.
Getting them outside and actually tapping trees and explaining to them what it's all about, what we do, and why we enjoy it so much.
When a big group of one family comes, that's a lot of fun, just to see an event, family event.
In Clifton, Devin Dagnall, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
The Maine Science Festival continued Saturday with a variety of interactive learning displays where community members were invited to attend free of charge. This year marks the 8th festival since the event began in 2015. It included workshops on science, engineering, and virtual reality. Hosted by the Maine Discovery Museum, the celebration of all things science was completely free to the public.
We want science to be accessible for everyone. We want everyone to feel like they can come here and they can learn and see that science isn't necessarily what they might think of. There's so many different types of science. We also have a lot of art and culture that has science interpreted into it.
The festival wrapped up on Sunday with a scavenger hunt and activities for learners of all ages in downtown Bangor. To learn more about the festival and future events, visit mainsciencefestival.org. The UMaine Graduate Workers Union celebrated its public launch with a rally on Friday. We heard from union members who say it's time the university established better working conditions.
This is what democracy looks like. Show me what a union looks like. This is what a union looks like.
Research, teaching, and graduate assistants came together to create the UMaine Graduate Workers Union. Their goal is to negotiate with the University of Maine school system to create higher working standards.
Low wages, terrible health care that we have to pay usually from our own pockets, the 50% contribution, which is unheard of among other land grants in New England.
More than 1,000 graduate workers throughout the UMaine system have joined the union. Organizers claim that graduate workers are experiencing problems well beyond low wages.
There's a lot of us that have not been getting paid on time.
A master's student studying at the Climate Change Institute talks about a few of the union's goals.
Build solidarity amongst grad workers, for the university to voluntarily recognize our democratic consensus on cards and agree to meet with us, treat us as equal bargaining partners.
Union members have expressed the need to visit food pantries to survive and sacrificing medical treatments due to health plans not including dental or vision options.
Choosing between ignoring my health or paying premium costs out of pocket for necessary health care. My eyes and teeth are not external additions to me.
The university has released a statement stating, quote, We very much value our graduate student workers, as they are a vital part of the campus community. We recognize the right to unionize. The university will await the outcome of the election, and at that time we'll have further discussions with our graduate students and or the appropriate union representatives. End quote. UMaine graduate workers say they are open to working with the university to establish better working conditions and benefits. In Orono, AJ Douglas, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
Coming up on ABC7 News at noon, Bangor High School will soon have some extra spending money thanks to a court settlement with the vape brand Juul. We'll be right back.
Bucksport Regional Health Center has cared for the community for almost 50 years. We are trusted and compassionate providers. We have also given thousands of COVID-19 vaccines because the COVID-19 vaccine is very safe, very effective, and your best shot at protecting yourself from COVID. Trust us. Trust the vaccine. Protect yourself. Take your shot against COVID-19.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Try Nervive Nerve Relief.
My secret to beating stiff chicks? Secret dry spray. Just spray and stay fresh all day. My turn. Secret actually fights odor, and it's aluminum free. Hours later, still fresh. Secret works.
Living in Maine means long, cold winters and hot, humid summers. Whatever the weather, Bangor Heat Pumps is your solution. Open 24/7, Bangor Heat Pumps takes care of you at home or at work. We operate statewide and service all brands and models. Understanding moving can be stressful. We will help move any units you may have. We offer a veterans discount in our home with a Capeless Hero discount. Visit us online at BangorHeatPumpsLLC.com or call or text us at 307-7746. Bangor Heat Pumps.
Hi folks, this is Barry Gass of Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear in Orono. We've been in business since 1911, and our third-generation family-owned business can't wait to show you our unique line of Western wear and Western tack. We have Western boots, shirts, hats, belts, and buckles for the entire family, and Western tack from bridles to saddles and everything in between for your horse.
Gass Horse Supply and Western Wear, where the American West comes alive in Maine.
You're watching ABC7 Bangor.
The Bangor School Department will soon receive settlement money from a class action lawsuit over youth e-cigarette use. The Bangor School Department unanimously voted to accept a settlement agreement with popular e-cigarette maker Juul Labs and Altera, the parent company of Juul, and several tobacco companies. Bangor is one of 1,000 school departments across the United States that sued Juul as part of the lawsuit. According to Bangor School Department representatives, settlement funds will soon be spent on vaping prevention and nicotine addiction services for youth. Representatives say the department is currently reviewing data and formulating a plan in order to prevent future addiction in schools. The amount the department will receive from the settlement has not yet been disclosed. Some Maine middle schoolers took their futures into their own hands. Our David Ledford spoke with students about what they learned.
We're going to learn how to do surgery on a digital table.
I learned how to plug a tire if you ever got stranded in the woods or something like that.
We just learned to wrap a fractured bone.
close to 90 middle schoolers had an early start to their Saturday mornings and their futures at the Hancock County Technical Center in Ellsworth. The center hosted a learning camp where kids could experience a wide array of career paths firsthand, including automotive technology, early childhood development, culinary arts, and more.
Sixth grade may say, I'm not really sure what I want to do right now, but if we can expose them to these things now and really get them in a hands-on learning opportunity, I think it provides us a better step for their future, maybe a pathway that they find that they really have a passion for.
The center has offered this camp to students in the past, but for the first time, it is completely free of charge to encourage Maine kids to experience a wider array of opportunities. Some high school students also took part in the event by sharing their experiences with a younger generation.
It feels great because I was in their position not too long ago going, oh, what program do I want to do? Because I want to go to a technical school, and now I get to help these kids ignite their passion for technical school. I mean, I didn't know I liked automotive technology until I came here.
Hancock County Technical Center Director Bill Tracy says that offering kids a head start goes a long way.
That's another thing that absolutely warms my heart, just knowing that they're here, knowing what this could do for our community down the road and for these students and their futures.
In Ellsworth, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
When we return, we'll have the latest details about the chaotic protests occurring in Israel. We'll be right back.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, a Medicare Advantage plan from Anthem Maine Health can come with all the benefits you want. Call Anthem Maine Health at 1-844-594-1602 today for a free Medicare plan checkup and to make sure you have everything you qualify for in 2023. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium, benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and $0 copay for prescriptions. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes. You can even receive money toward over-the-counter health items. Don't be one of the Medicare beneficiaries not getting all the benefits you qualify for. Call 1-844-594-1602 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2023.
In Maine, it's always truck season. And at Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, we are celebrating New Ram Truck Month by carrying the complete line of hard-charging new Ram trucks from light to heavy duty. At Thornton Brothers, you'll find the right truck for cargo space and comfort for those long trips on the road. No matter what Maine throws at you, our trucks have you covered. So come on over and test drive any of our award-winning new Ram trucks at Thornton Brothers, 125 Main Street, Lincoln.
Jamar Construction Products in Bangor continues to grow to meet our customers' needs, supplying products for site work contractors, concrete contractors, and survey and safety supplies. We are proud to be the local dealer for Hilti, Valley Blades, U.S. Fabrics, and Euclid Chemical, plus so much more. Stop by and see us at 1270 Hammond Street or give us a call at 907-4491. If you dig it, pour it, plow it, fasten it, lay it, or lift it, Jamar Construction Products can help you.
Israel is being swept by protests against a court reform bill that critics call a threat to democracy. The White House is expressing deep concern as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu comes under increasing pressure to back down. ABC's James Longman with the latest.
This morning, Israel plunged into chaos. Hundreds of thousands hit the streets overnight to oppose Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's controversial plans to reform the judiciary. And for the first time ever, the country's largest union has gone on strike. That's 800,000 walkouts.
We will
continue to fight until this madness is stopped and order is returned to our country.
It's even closed the airport, grounding some 35,000 passengers. Hospitals, universities and businesses all closing. All of this is in response to Netanyahu's plans to give his government more power to choose Supreme Court judges, a move his critics say is an attack on the rule of law and democracy itself. Last night, weeks of protests reach a boiling point. Massive crowds blocked a major highway in Tel Aviv, lighting fires and chanting democracy. And in Jerusalem, protesters gathered out front of the Parliament building and near Netanyahu's home, clashing with law enforcement, police spraying water cannons, barricades broken. The spontaneous demonstrations erupted in response to Netanyahu abruptly ousting his defense minister, Yoav Gallant, after Gallant spoke out against the prime minister's legislation. Even Israel's consul general to New York suddenly resigning, telling ABC News, "I can't continue defending this government. I'd rather go back to Israel and protest."
So people here and all across this country are waiting for news to see if these judicial reforms have indeed been scrapped and to see if Benjamin Netanyahu, whose career has survived so much, can survive this. James Longman, ABC News in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Music fans are ready to see Ticketmaster face the music in federal court, answering a lawsuit over allegations of fraud and price fixing. Taylor Swift fans attended a dance party last night ahead of their first court hearing today. ABC's Derek Dennis reports.
This morning, Taylor Swift fans have a big problem with Ticketmaster. A group filing a lawsuit in court today claiming a conspiracy to jack up prices for Swift's Eras tour.
We are not going to just settle. We want to see some change happen. We want to see a difference being made.
Ticketmaster's parent company, Live Nation, saying earlier this year,
"We apologize to Ms. Swift. We need to do better, and we will do better."
But that's not all.
I know when that hotline blink.
Drake fans filing a separate lawsuit against Ticketmaster in Canada for alleged price fixing there, claiming the company knew the Canadian artist would perform 2 concerts in Montreal, but kept that quiet to boost demand. Experts say the underlying problem, Ticketmaster's monopoly on the market, controlling 70% of the industry.
The monopoly issues have been going on for years and years and years and years. Pearl Jam took them before Congress.
That was in 1994. Pearl Jam members on Capitol Hill after finding out Ticketmaster added a service charge to its tickets.
Many Pearl Jam fans are teenagers who do not have the money to pay $30 or more that is often charged for tickets today.
Pearl Jam complained, tried to get promoters to cap ticket prices at other venues with no luck.
There's no one who even comes close to Ticketmaster's strength, its reach, its muscle, its ability to sell the volume of tickets that it has to.
Derek Dennis, ABC News, New York.
The CDC is warning that many people may be at risk for hearing loss at work. People are encouraged to get their hearing checked if they think there may be a problem. With more, here's ABC's Justin Finch.
The CDC says approximately 22 million workers are exposed to hazardous levels of noise each year, but suggests steps you can take for protection. For some occupations, earplugs may be useful, but proper hearing protection should be tailored to the needs and noise levels of each specific job. They also say that workers should be mindful to consistently use protection rather than removing protection when speaking to someone or other times throughout the day. Be sure to talk to your doctor if you have questions or concerns about hearing loss and to discuss the best ways to prevent it. With this Medical Minute, I'm Justin Finch.
When we return, Devin Biggs has your 5-day forecast.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA Insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA Insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA Insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
This is Eargo. They automatically enhance your hearing wherever you are.
Ours comes with buttons on the back, so you can fiddle around to your heart's content.
Like the 80s all over again.
Cool, right?
For a limited time, get $300 off our latest device.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Every night is pizza night at Dragonfire Pizza. From wings, salads, and sides to our specialty wood-fired pizzas. You'll find everything you need to satisfy any craving by the slice or by the pie. A little slice of heaven is waiting for you at Dragonfire Pizza, Mill Mall, Ellsworth.
Well, it's feeling more like spring. Let's check in with Devin Biggs and get your full forecast. Devin?
Alrighty, here we go. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Paramount Paving. When it comes to paving, they are Paramount. Give them a call for a free estimate today. All right, let's get things rolling. At last of a small craft advisory has been dropped. It was issued and lasted until about 10 a.m. earlier this morning, so we're done with that. And wave heights are starting to relax now at around 2 to 3 feet, according to some of the buoys right nearby. Mainly just a little bit higher nearby, but we'll start seeing that trend down as a lot of the active weather continues to move away. For now, though, we're looking pretty good. Just a few clouds that are currently moving through. We'll be under a partly to maybe mostly cloudy sky in a few spots for us today, as a lot of the active weather is off toward the west with a little bit of rain developing here this morning. And further down toward the south, some other spots seeing some thunderstorms developing. The first round of rain in Ohio and the other storms near Georgia this morning for those that are listening but not quite paying attention to the television screen. But otherwise, though, we're going to be watching for a mixture of clouds and sunshine for us today. Watching for a little bit of rain and snow that will stay off toward our west for the most part later on tonight. We might see some of that clip us overnight as well, and as we head towards a Tuesday with a few rain and snow showers that will be possible in a few spots. But by Tuesday night, late Tuesday night into Wednesday, we'll start to see that taper off overall. So by Wednesday, things will start to look just a little bit better. As for the accumulations, mainly trending up maybe a little bit, though. Might be some localized areas of up to a half an inch possible, but other areas maybe a dusting. That's currently about it there. But even the water amount that we can possibly see, so we're going to show you the future rainfall there. Even this is looking rather small, though, with just traces of precipitation that are possible with this little bit that'll be moving in as we head towards tomorrow. Our average high temperature is 44 degrees. We could get close to 50 today. That will feel nice. Mid-40s Tuesday near Wednesday. Upper 30s by Thursday. Back in the 40s Friday and Saturday, with upper 30s returning again as we head towards your Sunday. Forecast for today, upper 40s, maybe lower 50s, a partly to maybe mostly cloudy sky. Northwest wind getting up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. By tonight, lower 30s, mostly cloudy. North breeze at about 5 miles per hour. For tomorrow, here we go, mid-40s, a few rain and snow showers possible. Minimal accumulations at best of rain and snow, and our north breeze at about 5 miles per hour. Your Paramount Paving extended forecast. So here we are. Partly cloudy Wednesday, highs in the mid-40s. Upper 30s again for your Thursday, also with a partly cloudy sky. More clouds Friday with temperatures in the mid-40s.
Wendy's is tweaking a fast food rival, adding a menu item that McDonald's discontinued. The fast food restaurant is adding a chicken wrap to its lineup. McDonald's dropped the chicken wraps from its menu in 2016. There's one difference. Wendy's chicken will be grilled and not fried. The grilled chicken ranch wrap has diced grilled chicken, shredded cheddar cheese, fresh romaine lettuce, and ranch dressing. Wendy's is also adding blueberry pomegranate lemonade and grilled chicken Cobb salad to its choices. The new menu items will be available starting Tuesday. That's it for us this noon. Thanks for watching. I'm Susan Farley. We'll see you this evening with Peter Dubois and Beth Jones on ABC 7 News at 6. Have a great afternoon.
This isn't your parents' photo booth. Premier Limousine and DJ present the latest in photo booth technology, the Magic Mirror Air Booth. We offer unlimited prints of beautiful 4x6 full-color photos and unlimited photos sent directly to your phone. The new Magic Mirror Air Booth is available for proms, weddings, birthdays, class reunions, and corporate events with one of the largest selection of props available. You can book the Magic Mirror Air Booth and DJ services separately or take advantage of our very popular package deal. Contact us at Premier Limousine and DJ.
You're watching ABC 7.